You know, that's such a deep question, and I don't want to trivialize it. Consciously, I don't want to trivialize it. But I'm just going to offer, along with everything I did just say, I won't repeat it. First of all, remove from your consciousness the fact that it can't be transcended. Just remove that. When you find yourself starting to go there, instantly, write words that you can have at the ready. Swamiji's given us so many beautiful affirmations. Use them. Those words have power. That kind of hurt and anger usually comes from, how can I say it? We've been trained in that. We've been mistreated in some life or another. And so we get that easily hurt. It usually has nothing to do with the current situation, nothing. But you wouldn't know that in the moment. It looks like you're being mistreated, somebody's being mean, you're being abused in some ways, you're being left out, not enough love, whatever the variety is that you feel in the moment. And I'm saying it's so understandable because it came from somewhere. It's a deep, deep, deep karma. On the other hand, we're here to work hard on that. And that you wouldn't be listening, you wouldn't be asking, you just simply wouldn't be present if there wasn't at least some part of you that didn't want it to make it through that. So keep going. That is what I want to say. Everything I've said today, yes. Affirmations, yes. Read the opening of Swamiji's book on affirmations, the first few pages. It is powerful when he speaks again about the power of the vibration in words, and use them. Use them. You don't know that they're helping. The situation still feels the same, and some energy is more stuck than others. Doesn't need to be that. I see it. I see it myself. I see it in many, many people that I speak with. Many people who are highly evolved souls, but they're stuck in some way. And it's tricky, because the more highly evolved we get, the less stuck we think we are. And it's tricky. But it's there. And those are the kinds of things that the ego's going to hold on to with all its might. But you just decide that you're stronger than that. And you keep going. And never, ever, ever give up. And don't let those words, even when they come immediately, counter them with a positive statement. I can't seem to, I won't, I can't. This is why Swamiji, the absolute genius, not even genius, truth, masterfulness of his statement of when he couldn't quit smoking. And he said, I haven't been able to quit yet. And that yet is so important. It speaks to his acknowledging the hold that the habit had on him, and yet the absolute knowing that he would. And I say that we all start practicing it more. It first takes Patanjali's step of deepening self-awareness, self-assessment, or I forget what it's called exactly. Anybody remember how it's translated? It's a Sanskrit word. But introspection's another word, but introspection's perfect. Let's just use that, but that's what Patanjali said. We all have to introspect. We need to know where, self-study is what it is, yeah. But introspection's even better with this question. We need to know where we are. We have to be honest. We have to be able to say, this is where I'm starting from, but it's a starting point. We're moving forward, upward, expansively. So what comes to me with this question is just get into the ring with it and fight with all you have. That's what I want to say. Just give it everything positive that you have. You know, that Sunday service a couple weeks ago, I don't remember John's exact statement, but, and the light shineth, but the darkness comprehended it not. The darkness is so dull. It doesn't, it's hard to fight with. That's why what Master said, you know, a room can be in darkness for thousands of years, but the instant you turn on a light, the darkness disappears. Imagine that that came to him. There is so much truth and wisdom in that. I say it all the time. It's so extraordinary. I mean, God, I'm so grateful that we had Master and then Swamiji. I just am. A simple statement like that. Our job is to find the light switch. The light switch exists. We just need to keep looking until we find it. Or the story when he was talking to the man who came to him and said, I've been praying and trying for years to have an experience of Jesus. And Master wanted to give him Kriya, and the guy was resistant. I can't, it's against my religion. And Master said, I'm not trying to change your religion, but you're like a person in a dark room who's looking for the door. You just haven't found the door. I'm going to show you the door. And the man came back in one day. He had an experience of God. You know, the door is always there. The light is always there. We just have to find it. And we have to know that we have to find it. And we will. We will.